Hello, everybody, and welcome to another XGR, the X-Pound Gaming Radio. And we are going to be covering the next part of our Best of 2014 awards. But before we get to that, we are going to start off with a bit of news each and one catch-up game. Cut down on one each just for the awards because we tend to over-talk about all that good stuff. So with the first bit of... Oh, and I guess I should mention we have a special guest with us today, so say hello to Simon, everybody.
Hello.
Guest or featured attraction?
Possibly both. I approve of both. Yes.
Cameo or Campio?
If we can get t-shirt to that, I would be delighted. I am Simon, and I approve of Campio. If you want to call me that from now on, feel free to.
I just picture that's one of the Lost Boys, like Rufio and Campio.
I'm so happy with that. Totally game for that. So the
All right, so with the first bit of news, why don't you take it away, Mole?
Thank you, Rick. For my news is Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, the Undead Sniper Elite version 2 spin-off is coming to PS4, Xbox One and PC earlier this year. Developer Rebellion announced today, or at the time this was announced, which I think was yesterday or the day before. Formerly only released on PC, the third-person shooter comes to current-gen consoles for the first time as Zombie Army Trilogy. The remastered pack includes Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army 1 and 2, a new Horde mode, and a third entirely new entry in the series. For those unfamiliar with this series, Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army places players in an alternate version of World War II in which Hitler leads an army of the undead super soldiers. Zombie Army Trilogy features a total of 15 campaign missions, 5 horde maps, 8 playable characters, including 4 new female heroes. Zombie Army Trilogy is being self-published by Rebellion and is available to pre-order today for PC players via Steam or the Rebellion Game Store. Owners of the first 2 Nazi zombie games will receive a loyalty discount through Steam before the game's release.
Fabulous.
Nice.
I don't know why when I saw that game announced, I was like, that sounds awesome. Especially with horde mode and stuff, and if you can go through it in multiplayer and stuff, I'm like, I'm totally going to buy that game. I don't know why, it seems like that could be really fun. But back to our gorgeous host.
All right, so with your bit of news, take it away, Stacy.
You doing a blink to that?
He's used to that. He's just meat to us.
Fair point.
He's either just sexual eye candy meat to us, or he's completely invalidated by Jim and Marcus.
That's true.
He prefers our one. He prefers our one where we have to over-validate him to sort of balance it out with the other one.
Yes.
Alright. So, I'm going to apologize first to anyone from Brazil, because if you love Nintendo, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be getting it anymore. Nintendo has officially closed its entire gaming market in Brazil. They said it's a reason. They said the reason was for incredibly high taxes on their products, but they have had a lot of problems with the market in Brazil for like a while. So maybe they'll release more information on their arguments they've had. So this might be a problem for anyone who's bought on the eShop in Brazil. Like, if your internet still works, or if you're like you can get access to eShop right now, download it for good, because afterwards you probably won't be able to get any eShop stuff back. So make sure you have all your hard copy-ish versions of stuff. Make sure it's all downloaded. It's done.
Yeah. It sounds to me like Nintendo's willing to know that, at least from what people always say about Brazil, they prefer to import the stuff because it's shitloads cheaper.
Yeah.
So that
money.
So it's like, well, we're not making any money here, and all it's doing is hurting us. It makes business sense, but it does suck if you live in Brazil.
Yeah. Well, wasn't the PS4 like several grand there because of all the taxes?
It was like
Yeah.
1,400 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, imagine how much the Grid 2 that came with that car would have cost.
Nice.
In
Wasn't
case
that like
you-
1.5 million or something?
Yeah, yeah. In case you're unfamiliar with that, Simon, that has become a bit of a slight joke on here. There was a game called Grid 2, and you could buy it with an actual racing car for, like Richter said, for about between 1.5 million to 2.5 million pounds, and it's like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's like to date the most ridiculous special edition of a game ever.
I kind of wish that had been this year, because I know what would win my Toy to Game award. No.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, it does suck if you live in Brazil. It does suck this situation. I'm going to word it that way in case people take it out of context. Me saying it does suck if you live in Brazil. This news sucked if you like Nintendo and you lived in Brazil. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
All right. Did you have any news, Simon?
Fuck all of my.
He's fabulous.
Yes, that is.
That's not news. That we always knew that.
Fact.
No, sadly,
Okay.
He's DLC, dick licking cunt.
gross. Incredibly gross, but what the hell? The fact that I managed to make that is amazing.
All right. So then, my news for the week. I saw this. Thought this was hilarious. Mad Catz revealed its $300 Alien mobile controller thing for tablets. I don't know if you've seen a picture of this. Someone said it looks like a Michael Bay Transformer. I can see the resemblance, but it folds up, and then you can fold down the little hand grip parts, and you can add on a keyboard and a tablet thing. So it kind of can transform, and it it's just ridiculously overpriced.
Sounds like the fact that you can add on a tablet and a keyboard. That's a triple changer.
Yeah. It actually doesn't look too bad. The thing is, if you see a picture of it, it looks very skeletal, so I have no idea why it's $300 when it, not even a, I look at it and I'm like, if that was $40 and I could use it, maybe, but no.
Yeah.
300 is ridiculous.
You have to pay for that almost the price of an actual console to play games. It's like, well, no. Although that does sound really genius of being able to slot in a tablet and accessorize it to your needs. That sounds really great, but the price and how you described it looking sounds like it's gonna slightly hurt.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just saw that and I thought it was pretty funny, and I was like, oh, cool, it transforms. So people will be like, oh, of course he took that, but
Richter's gonna get it because it's a mech suit.
it just about, yeah. If you put a tablet, it's a mech suit for a tablet there. Okay, has anyone seen that PS2 controller that had the keyboard in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I totally have one of those because they're hilarious. But that's kind of what it looks like, where there's the tablet in the middle of the two ends of the controller.
Nice.
It's the modern day version of that. But
Nice.
yes,
I did like the touchpad accessory for the PS3. And I'm sad that only Nyko is making a PS4 one. With their hard drive they announced that does look awesome. Until I realised it means that the hard drive you've got in there, you need an extra one to transfer it to that and back it up to this new one. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But if I was buying a new PS4 right now, I'd totally buy that hard drive with slots on the top. But yeah, I love the touchpad thing where you could slot in a keypad on the PS3. My only problem was the keys were slightly too small for my chubby fingers. That's why I ended up using an actual USB keyboard. But accessories like that are always good, because I think the best accessories for a video game console, in my opinion, like the one you just mentioned there with the 300 one, they're ones that actually fill a necessity within them that people have. The worst accessories are ones that fill no need, have no point, and it can just completely why? And we've all seen those. That's just ridiculous. It's like, why is this a thing?
Bowling ball controller?
Exactly. Although sometimes they can be cool, like the Link's shield and sword.
Yeah, that one's neat looking.
that was awesome, but that fills a necessity that every person playing Legend of Zelda has, is to hold the sword and shield in their hand.
Yeah. One of the dumb ones I got for cheap that's awesome was like a laser sword, where it looks like a lightsaber, but it actually has like a fluorescent tube on it, so like you can turn it on, it'll like be blue or red. You just put the Wii remote in it, and I'm like, this is not necessary, but it's awesome.
I totally bought that. I bought one of them because they were selling it over here, bundled with one of the Star Wars games as the lightsaber, because you insert the Wii remote, you got a lightsaber in your hand. The only reason that doesn't fill a necessity is because the Wii versions of the Star Wars games were a piece of shit. It says it all when the accessory is better than the game.
There you go.
It's true.
But I believe it's time for catch-up.
Yes, it is time for that catch-up.
Catch-up party!
All right, so...
Like I've mentioned, I can't stop picturing Richter as Cyborg from Teen Titans Go.
I need to watch enough of that show just so I can see it and just be like, okay.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like on one episode where he screams, "Meatball party!" and then starts to use his cannon to shoot meatballs into everyone's mouth. I'm like, yeah, Rick would do that. I mean,
so far I'm Cyborg and Taz's dad, and
yeah. I mean, tell me this isn't you, Rick. In his hobby, just because he felt the Titans needed it, he built a Megazord.
Yeah, I would do that. Sounds about right.
Richter, it is available for free on their Facebook page.
Oh, okay. I will have to look that up.
It's all out of order, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Wait a minute. This didn't happen last time. They're not mentioning it.
Yeah. The only things that slightly matter is there are some little running jokes that get paused, like Robin ends up trying to clone himself with, and this is available on our Teen Titans Go review, but Robin clones himself with, tries to give himself all the powers of a Robin. So he comes out with all these feathers and a beak, and then afterwards a little Robin steps out and it's got all the abilities and powers of Robin. And as a running joke, in multiple episodes you see this like little brown Robin use a grappling hook to get away because it's got the powers of Robin.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Okay, so for the catch-up, Simon, did you play any games last week, or?
I've actually just started getting back into playing Dead or Alive recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've also managed to get some new video games now. Well, I say new, a little bit old, but
they're new for you.
Fun.
They're new for you. That's what makes them new.
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. I fucking love the Ninja Gaiden games. I mean, come on, I could hack and slash and kill things and deal. Yeah, I don't need to fucking say any more than that. Come on.
Yeah. So, how are you getting on with your Dead or Alive game you played?
Very well, thank you. It's good just to get back into the rhythm of it again.
Which Dead or Alive is it?
Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate.
Okay.
Nice. I had Dead or Alive 5 because I believe it was free on Plus one month, I should say.
Nice. And just to get back into playing as Iron again on that, it's like, yes, my old major character. Thank God.
It's good, but I kind of missed the volleyball. When I think Dead or Alive, I think volleyball spin-off. No.
I never played them.
I didn't. I saw it. I think I did play it because I think a friend of mine had it once. But I saw it on the shelf and I was just like, "Why is this a thing?"
Yeah.
I saw it on a shelf once and I was like, "Wow, how could they make this?" And then I was home and I was unwrapping it and I'm like, "Wow, I wonder how this happened."
Yeah. Richter's wife walks in. He turns over the channel and says, "No, I was just watching." Is that Handy Manny on Toon Disney? Yeah, I was watching Handy Manny.
That's awesome.
No, I think she played that game more than I did. Because you can like get outfits and she's like, "Oh my god, I can dress them." It just starts like I was like, "Hey, I'm content to watch the game, okay." And I just sat there.
See, in my head, the way that had gone is your wife walked in, you turned over to something like Handy Manny on Toon Disney. She saw you with your pants down, totally looking like you'd been masturbating. And she's like, "Okay," and she just leaves it out. Suddenly she's like, "I know what you like, Richter. I'm coming out." And then she comes out in something that she thinks is sexy for you, and she's just dressed like a drill.
No, I'm strangely alright with that.
Too bad it's not near Halloween. I'm betting. I almost want to like Google sexy drill costume just because I know someone had to have made that, and I'm like, that sounds really ridiculous. I want to see. Because there's always like ones like, look, she's like a lock and I'm a key, and it's like, okay, I get that, but it's like, I want to see
Some of them
sexy drill. Like, no, what?
Yeah, some of those sexy costumes are great plus because it's like that shouldn't be sexy.
Yeah.
And some of them are just sexy because they've made me just cringe just in my nerdom. Like I've seen a
sexy bumblebee.
I could totally see
That definitely exists.
But the one
It does. I know.
What? I thought you were joking.
The one that's made me the one that made me go, oh, for my nerdom, was I can tolerate sexy Vader or sexy Bumblebee or something, but I don't like it when a woman's like, "I'm sexy Batman." I'm like, there's a fucking Batgirl. There's a Batwoman. No, you can't gender swap Batman and still say you're Batman.
Or like the sexy Mario Brothers. You're like, but it says brothers in there. There's a Peach costume. Just wear that.
Got those costumes?
Yes.
I mean, like, just wear the Peach costume. I mean, come on, Peach is kind of hot. She got me through some difficult times. Until I discovered Daisy. Simon was the same way until he discovered Toadette.
He's waiting for the amiibo of her.
Well, I
will buy the store out.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Yeah, but we need to keep this gender neutral. We do have Pew Pew here, so
yes, we do.
How about an overly muscular guy dressed as gender swap Daisy later, or gender swap Rosalina? Only because it's a guy, he'll call himself Rosalina.
Oh my god! I only want that if then they have their haircut like
David Swimmer.
like I was gonna say Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3, but yeah.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Either one of those works.
Yes.
I'm Rosalina. Good swimmer.
I think, ironically, I think Pew's like, I can't believe it. I seem to be the most intelligent, sane one in the conversation. Am I in Bizarro world?
Yes, you are.
But how about you, Pew? What costumes titillise your taste buds?
None. I don't like to find sexy. I don't like to find sexy costumes. I actually like to dress up accurately towards a character that I like.
Fair enough.
So Mark's like, okay, I got you a Bayonetta costume.
Fair enough. I will admit.
Just work within the boundaries. That's like.
I will admit.
I'd be okay with that if it was accurate. I mean, fuck
I
it.
will admit I was slightly disappointed with that, Pew, because I am currently wearing a sexy costume, gender swap, just for you. I was the female doll from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
I was going to turn on my webcam, but since it doesn't amuse you, we'll let it go.
Okay.
Sexy doll from Nightmare Before Christmas. I've
It's
seen that. I've seen a female dressed as a slutty version of that before now, and I'm like, oh.
I want them to like get mixed up, and they're like, "This is the sexy gender swap, Mr. Incredible," and people are like, "You mean like Mrs. Incredible?" And they're like, "No." Look at you, like you're crazy.
Yeah.
You're like, but it's and your face melts like you were staring at the Ark of the Covenant or whatever.
Yeah, I actually need to
Like
do
Simon in his gender swapped 4 costume. Which becomes hilarious because 4 has been both male and female.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is he making a current Marvel joke? That's quite edgy and current. Or is he making Simon as a woman voice? And then Simon goes, "Hello, darling." He's like, okay, so it's the same.
It's funny enough, I did end up dating a chick who was into the whole fucking Marvel Universe thing, and
Oh my god, please tell me tell me this is going to lead to a sexy freeway with you, someone dressed as 4, and Richter as 4's hammer.
yeah, there you go.
I would not say. To be honest,
What happened?
can I honestly say I would be game for that? I would not say no. Rick might have something to say on that.
But no, I believe Richter was trying to get us back on the camera.
Yes.
Probably not. I don't know. But the problem with that is I'd be laughing and just like making puns the whole time. Like,
Like, shut up! I'm trying to do this.
It's like, I'm trying to do something over here. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'm dressed up as a sexy Thor's hammer. What do you want me to do?
Fucking be serious. Be the hammer, not a Thor. You are the hammer, Rick. Bang down hard.
Are you going to enter me? Well, are you worthy?
Yes! Okay, what were we talking about?
Catch up. It was games we played this week. You had talked about your Dead or Alive, so it was back to the host.
Right, yes.
All right. So, Stacy, want to talk about what you played one of the games you played this week?
Sure, I was going to talk about Borderlands, because that's the one that we've been playing.
I will be joining her with this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I thought I had a glitch, but it actually turns out I'm retarded. So.
Nothing new.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Isolate that sound file and no.
Oh, please do.
To be fair, there had been other people that got the same.
Yeah.
She accidentally sorted her inventory without knowing she'd sorted it, which people have done on there because they don't know that's a feature. And as a result, she couldn't see any of the stuff in her inventory.
So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like that game. I really do like the pre-sequel. I'm a level 8 or no, sorry, level 9 because I just leveled up before this podcast. Gladiator.
I'm a Claptrap.
Got your ass piss. That's what the shield is called.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I can't remember which classes Richter and his wife played.
I've tried the 4 of them at this point.
Nice. I was a little annoyed with the fact, and I can pull it out so I can get the full name right here, of Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It came free with a code for Shock Drop Slaughter Pit DLC challenge map.
Mm-hmm.
That item's listed as free on our store anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Then Pew went on the American store, it's not free, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's included in the DLC, because if that's included in the DLC, because you get 1 pack free with a DLC, it almost warrants me not buying the season pass.
Yeah. Well, that one was like the pre-order bonus. I don't think it's covered in the season pass. But then again, I'm not sure what is. I think it actually includes the character this time,
Nice.
but I don't remember.
Yeah, Pew's playing as Claptrap. She likes her Claptrap, I think.
I do.
She does. She likes
He
her
is
little
funny, yeah.
And he doesn't breathe, and the dialogue changes.
Yeah.
I chose the woman that Anthea, or whatever she's called, Athena. I kept her name as that because who the fuck cares? And I kept her. I played with her not because she seemed to be the main one from the narration, but the second I saw her throw her shield and it glows like a troll, I was like, "Shut up!" I know who I'm playing as. Big guy comes out with the beard and guns. It's like, ah, I'm like, if this had been any other game, you would be my boo. Or, as Stacey would put it, you'd be my bae. But it was a case of I saw the Tron disc. I was like, nope, Tron disc shop type thing. I'm being a Tron disc. Oh, here's Claptrap shop. Tron disc.
My biggest problem with Claptrap is I always had to apologize because some of his skills affect the other person, which sucks.
That's what we've had, where we made the rule now of before she activates her thing, if I'm just like in first-person shooters, if you're throwing a grenade, she lets me know so I can swap to a weapon that doesn't have rare ammo.
Yeah. Well, I use it. I would use it a lot because it gives the health restore. So that's what I would use it for.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're gonna get. So it's like, man, the fun Zerker would be really good now, and then you get like the bouncing one, and you're like,
what does that
I
do?
didn't want that.
Because I had the fun Zerker, but I instantly died, and then it came back, and then I couldn't use the skill or whatever.
Yeah, which, like I said, to be fair, that's not a big deal of just saying to someone, okay, I'm about to use his power, so I swap to my less important gun. It works, and she's having fun with Claptrap. And yay, she doesn't have to breathe.
Yeah, it's really fun.
That was something to get used to when I used another character. I was like, oh, that's right. I need to breathe.
I have a spoiler question. How long do I have to breathe for? In the game, before anyone makes the obvious joke with that, but how long do I have to breathe for in the game? Because eventually, do we get back to like Borderlands 1 and 2 of not having to breathe?
I believe you don't have to breathe on the space station.
Because I was on the main one where you get the keys.
Yeah.
And stuff, and I didn't have to breathe, but for all the missions, I'm running to like little air pockets and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool. It adds a new dynamic, and the anti-gravity stuff's cool. I just kind of wish there was at least a part where I didn't have to rely on this, like DLC missions.
Yeah. There are some places like occasionally you'll go to like a big building, like a facility, like a I forget what it is. There's like a production plant was I think where one of them was, and inside there it's all you have air and stuff.
Question for you, Rick.
Yes.
Are we ever likely to convince you to purchase the PS3 version?
Probably not, but there's a possibility. I mean, honestly, the first two have been on PlayStation Plus, so I'd be surprised if the third one was, the third one wasn't.
We know
Marcus. It's possible, but yeah.
We know Marcus is considering buying it, but we don't know if he is yet. Hopefully he is. He said the only reason he wasn't going to after he told us he was ordering on Amazon Prime was because he found out the next day about the gun glitch in the inventory. So he said that was the reason, because that's hella broken and stuff. So I've sent him a tweet today to let him know that's not broken. He has no excuse to purchase the game.
So he
the gun glitch? Which one?
Oh, yeah, she couldn't find her guns. But I had a glitch as well, didn't I, Pew?
Yeah, you got all the fucking keys.
Hey, we both suffered with our glitches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, she suffered with the thing. Where's the glitch? My glitch, I logged back because of how she exited the game and I came back in. After I'd claimed all my golden keys of like 30 odd keys, they were still back in the shift thing to claim again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't agree with deliberately trying to exploit the game to do this. As you know, I don't like doing stuff like that. But if the game does do that, I will go, okay, fine, just take the keys. So now I've got like 60 odd keys.
Okay. Then you probably don't want to. Did you beat the first and/or second game?
I did.
Okay. Did you have your save file on there?
I had, and then I deleted it.
Okay.
I had mine. I got bonus shit for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then you probably don't want to know that if you have that on there, that save file, you do get the bonus stuff. And if you hit new game, and then back out and load up your other character, it will re-give you that bonus stuff. Just saying.
Has that been patched yet?
No. I don't know if they can patch it, because it's supposed to be because it'll give it to any new character you make, which is nice because you get the moon crystals and one of the guns, the like shotgun they give you, is a really good one because it holds a lot of bullets in a clip. So I use that to get like same. So it's like, oh, I'm 15. I use that, and then I'm like, oh, Rick, now I have a level 15 shotgun.
Nice.
And some of they added stuff to spend a lot of moonstones on. So like personally, I'm like, I don't care if I get a couple extra. It's like, oh, I need 50 for this. Okay, well, there's 30 each time I do it. So.
Which I will admit, I think the pre-sequel. I don't know where Pew would rate it between the other two. This is probably my favourite of the Borderlands games.
It does seem like they add a lot more, and it's fun. I would say it's equal now, but it has great potential to be better.
Yeah, I liked the first Borderlands. I liked playing as what the hell was he called? Was it Gunzerker or something like that? Where
Gunzerker's in the second one.
Which one was
it? What was your skill? First one.
I had big ass. All I remember is I had big ass guns and was able to be unstoppable-ish.
Did you punch things?
Yes, I think so. The big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him in the first one. In the second one, I remember there was a character similar but wasn't quite the same. I didn't like the characters you could play as in the second game, and that put me off the second one. I understand other people liking it, that's fair enough. For me personally, I didn't like the characters, so I didn't like it. First one, I kind of did. This one, I'm loving the chick with the shield. I'm like, she's my favourite Borderlands character to play as.
Well, one thing I always say about those games is really the character makes your enjoyment for it. Because like the first time I played the first one, I didn't like it until like my third time I decided to not through the game. I just was trying the characters, and then the third character I picked I really liked, and I'm like, oh, I like this game. And it's I feel it's like that for all three iterations. Is I try the characters that seem interesting, and sometimes I'm like, I don't like this character, and sometimes one will just click, and then the game is fun. So I can totally agree with that you didn't find it fun because you didn't like any of the characters, because that is pretty much how I feel about the game.
Yeah. Is it also wrong I did purchase the game for the bad reason?
No.
Because the game told me to purchase it.
Well, you said you bought it because of the
Tales
of Borderlands, yeah.
I love that. I've played Tales of Borderlands. I love that game, and I know that they tell me, I'm not going to go too into what you do on that because that break the rules, but I know that game tells you coming early 2015, I will get exclusive stuff for having that game. And I was like, okay, I'm going to purchase that, which is more ironic because, like I said, me and Crispy looked at that game when it was on the shelf, and we were like, it's not PS4, and just ignored it. Which I will say, that's been something I've noticed when I've been playing it on the PS3.
Yeah.
I've not been enjoying the pad as much or anything because I'm like, it feels like a step back. Obviously, it would do. Although I will say I did say the comment when I was playing with my brother, which may or may not make Richter want to punch me in the face.
Uh-oh.
To pause the game, he goes, how do I pause the game? And I said, press the options button. I've completely forgotten what the start button was called. I had to remember. Oh, it's a start button. I remember you start button. Oh, I'm sorry, my...
The only thing I'd want to play the current gen version for is the ability to record, because in those games a lot of times I'm like, oh, that was so cool. Oh, I wish I could have kept that. Watch that later, but no, okay.
Yeah, I also prefer the sticks on the PS4 to the PS3 with the the flat bit. That feels awesome. But yeah, I will admit I was hesitant to press select at first on the PS3 one. Because I honestly thought that was the share button. I forgot it was the select button. It's been so long since I picked up my little poor dusty PS3. But I realize I've talked more about that game. Pew, tell us about your experience with the game.
I think it's really fun. It matches the second one really well. It's probably just as fun. I like that there's multiple claptraps now, so there's all of them all over, and they all have different hats. Like, I saw this one in the starter with a wizard's hat, and I want the wizard's hat. That's my favorite one that I'm trying to get now. But there's like other ones, and like there's gang ones. Like there was this one with he was sputting out like smoke and had like motorcycle wheels on him.
Yeah.
Like he was some badass or something. It was so funny. So I hope I can get all those like new like models or whatever, because I have only the train one and the bulldozer one right now.
Yeah, that wizard hat looked awesome. I will admit, on my gladiator, I'm not using the starting one, which is just the plain head. I totally put the hood up because I love that hood look. I'm like, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
The Catwoman one looked cool too.
The Catwoman one did look cool. I just really loved the hood, and I believe the color scheme I was using is something like the pale something, so it's like all muted blacks and whites. Because as you know, when I play games, I like more muted, natural-looking colors, and obviously my darker colors too. I unlocked the purple one. I was like, that's too bright. I don't like that.
It has to match my soul.
Yeah, I look like Simon. I look like Simon's had sex in a Ribena orgy.
There you go.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a comment.
That would be a comment.
Yeah.
It's you.
But no, I believe it's Richter's catch-up.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So one of the games I played this week, the one I'll talk about, is I played some more Disney Infinity 2.0. Played some more of the Avengers set. Got to I think it's the first Loki fight where you fight him in the warehouse.
Oh yeah.
That part got kind of annoying because there's like the instant kill lasers going through, and then so I lost my poor Thor, and then like Iron Man literally lasted about a minute before I hit more of those lasers. Like, oh great. So I was down to Black Widow, and I was able to beat it, but I was like, oh, that was annoying.
No, you killed Iron Man. Why would you do that? He gave Ally McBeal Sting on her birthday. Why would you do this?
And the only one who didn't get that.
Exactly. I knew you'd get the reference, but how awesome is that for an outdated reference?
Yes, it is. Yes.
But I also tried out a little bit of the Spider-Man set. Oh, that's right. First, before I did actually find all the rest of the Nova tokens, so I got to use Nova for a couple minutes. In the Avengers set, and then with the Spider-Man set, I was like, oh, cool, Spider-Man. So I put on Venom because I'm not gonna play with Spider-Man. And I did a couple missions of that. Venom's pretty cool. It is really hard for me to get used to web swinging though. Like he moves really. So I'm like, haha, I'm swinging up and up there, and then I'm like, I'll see like something on the side of a building, and I'm like, I'm gonna swing to that, and I swing over, and then the camera moves around, and I try to jump off, and I go like launching, and then I land on the ground and look up, and I'm like, okay, fine, I just run over and just climb up the building, gargoyle style. I'm like, I should have just done that in the first place.
Richter has a Venom. He's my brother in Black Alien Goose.
Yep.
But how is the Spider-Man playset? I mean, I can't remember. You may have already told me what the character pieces to unlock, and how much is it like the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon? Because that's the only reason I didn't pick that up, because I hate that cartoon.
I have not seen the cartoon, so I don't know.
Is he like breaking the fourth wall for no apparent reason in there with stupid little segues like Family Guy?
What little? I'm trying to think, because I only saw him talk a little bit. Because I was using Venom, so like it was only during the like pre-described story stuff, and it was really the scene with, because it starts off in like Venom's it starts off in Venom's like in a containment tank. They're trying to clone him or whatever, so you can fight symbiote enemies, and it's Green Goblin, as in the giant, was it Ultimate Goblin where he's all like jacked up or whatever?
Oh, it's Ultimate Goblin, but it's weird because I do want to buy that figure. He does look cool. But the Ultimate cartoon takes Ultimate Goblin and puts him on a glider. There's no need. The Ultimate transformation, he's supposed to fucking fly. That was the purpose. Why? No, you can't put him in a suit and on a glider. No, fly.
I love how he goes into these fans.
But it sounds like Richter was enjoying the Spider-Man one, so it wasn't as bad as I thought, which means I made that up.
Well, it's got
online.
I think it has what's her face? White Tiger, I think somebody said she was from the cartoon.
Yeah, White Tiger and Nova and the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. Nova does sound really stupid. Like when picking up his token, he's like, "That's what I'm talking about." I'm like, "God, you sound like I want to punch you in the face."
Yeah, imagine the Teen Titans cartoon
Mhm.
if he was a douche. Because a Beast Boy on the Beast Boy in the Teen Titans cartoons, you kind of like him. I'll be honest, even though he should be fucking changeling. For a cute Teen Titans cartoon, it is still kind
I
of
love
cool.
how you can actually hear his teeth grating there.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool though. He's still likable, you know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah.
in Ultimate Spider-Man, there's not a single character that's likable besides maybe White Tiger.
Okay.
Even Peter Parker's a complete. He's just a douche.
Yes.
So if the gameplay's good, I'd totally pick that up.
Yeah, see, did you, because you said you did the, like, Diablo-style dungeon one, right, that was on the
I did.
disc?
Yeah,
Is there any, like, movement, like, did you get to try out Venom's web swinging or anything?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I liked it. It was weird, but I was used to that because it's
Yeah.
more like the Lego Marvel's web swinging.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, it's like that, but yeah, I would totally prefer better
Yeah.
mechanic for the web swinging. It is a little weird.
Well, my problem is I would try to, like, jump off, but, like, to the side, I don't know, I think I played too many games, and I'm like, oh, I can change momentum in the air, and he just, like, leaps off and goes all far, and I'm like, ugh. But I love that he, like, gargoyles climb, so I just jump at the building, he's like, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this'll do.
I do have one problem with that dungeon one, though, the one that's like Diablo-ish.
Right.
I don't like the fact there's a tiny little gap, and like there's a bridge, fair enough, but there's a tiny little gap. I can't just swing over the gap. It's like bump into an invisible wall, and I'm like, that's not how swinging works. It's like when you mentioned with the symbiote enemies, I'd seen they'd done that, and I was like, why do video games keep doing that? We get it, you've got Venom as a bad guy, cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't need fucking little Venom minions walking around.
Yeah.
It's like if I was against Simon in a video game, I don't want to see him suddenly get a load of bisexual midgets and put them in silver suits. There's no point.
There you
But
go.
also, I mean, like, Mysterio is one of the villains you fight. You could make anything an enemy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
he uses special effects. Yeah, like, they could have done anything. Like, symbiotes. It's like, okay, it's cool. I like Venom too, but yeah, like, why do I fight symbiotes in everything?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm, back in the day, but I remember when there was a symbiote, and when they got it, when it had babies, that was like a big deal, and they gave one to like Carnage and ruined that whole thing, and then they had like those 6 other ones for a one shot, or it was like a 6-parter, but like I remember that was like a big deal, and now they're just like everywhere, like, oh no, we just got like 6 of them running around. They don't even have to bond to people; they're just like creatures now, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. I'm always with that. I'm always like, why is this a thing? Why do you keep doing this? Like, I like Lego Marvel. That did it. Web of Shadows was an entire game based around let's put the symbiote on every fucking character, including Wolverine. And it's like, I don't see why you keep putting symbiotes on every little, like, minions. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want Venom to feel special. He's less, to quote The Incredibles, if everyone is special, no one is.
It's true. Although, I guess one thing I should mention randomly that I just remembered for that playset that's cool is, you know how like in the Avengers one you get the motorcycle?
Oh, yeah.
The vehicle they give you is, I don't know if anyone's seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it's like his car. So like you get the car with the hover ability. Yeah, like there actually is a Lola disc, so it's not, you don't actually get Lola, but you get the car that can turn into the hover, and I'm like, this is really fun. And so I was just flying around, like I had Venom in a hover car, and I'm like, this is somehow really cool.
That is awesome, but I have to ask the question, why? That is awesome. I would love to play as that, but it's the Ultimate Spider-Man one. You're ruining stuff by making it all based on the cartoon. Where the hell's one of the very few things in the cartoon that's cool, and that's the spider cycle that can go up walls and shoot webbing and glide down it tightrope style.
Can't you buy that in the toy box, like in this stuff, and the spider buggy? Which
You might. Yeah,
I chuckled when I saw.
you might be able to. But I thought that would be the main vehicle.
Yeah, I would think so too. They just give you a generic car. They can hover.
The hover car does sound cool. I do want to use Venom in a hover car.
Yeah,
But
it was.
Did you tell me what the tokens were?
Oh, the people you can unlock.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hulk and Iron Man.
Ah, I don't like that. I like both of those characters, but the reason I don't like that, Rick, Simon, is I've met like Rick knows in the Avengers one, it's Rocket Raccoon and it's Nova, so you get two characters from the two playsets. I believe Guardians has, I believe it's Spider-Man or Venom or someone and one of the Avengers, so it's two from each playset.
It's Iron Man and Nova, I believe.
Yeah. So why isn't the Spider-Man one two from each playset, like a Rocket Raccoon and an Iron Man, or a Rocket Raccoon and Hulk?
That is a good question.
Yeah, like I understand why they put Iron Man because he's the face of the company, but it's like, like I kind of wish. I mean, I'm happy because I actually have him, like where I don't have Hulk, but I do want him. So it's like, like I'm kind of glad it's not someone I don't have. But yeah, I would think that a lot of other people make. And also,
I thought
like Nova in the Guardians one makes sense because I it's not like a spoiler or anything for the movie, but they deal with the Nova Corps, and I'm like, okay, well Nova, that makes sense. But like in the Avengers one, I'm like, I guess. Like,
yeah, the Avengers one should have been Spider-Man. Let's face it.
Yes, it should have been Spider-Man.
Agreed.
Or one other one which makes perfect fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Fury.
That would have been too amazing.
That would have been beyond badass.
That makes too much sense. He's in. No.
I know.
Yeah, with the figures and stuff like that, which is it's kind of cool and stuff. But yeah, I'd want one from each place. I thought, as much as I like Iron Man, like you said, he is the face of Marvel. Right now. It should have been Hulk. I feel in the Ultimate Spider-Man one, unless they've done more Iron Man recently. Ironically, when I watched season 1 and 2 and stuff, there was more Hulk episodes. Wow.
Yeah.
So much logic, so little time.
Right.
Have you done your interior yet, Rick? Please tell me you've been interior designing.
I did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I built some, and I had that. I remember you did it too, but I love stuff like that, so I couldn't resist putting a room hidden behind the fireplace.
No, to be fair, you're supposed to. One of the bonus missions tells you to open it up.
Oh, okay.
Any room you want there. That's why I think my brother put Scrooge McDuck's money safe there, so it's like a hidden safe, so it's gold hidden. Nice. I put the shield one, so it goes down to a secret shield base.
Oh, yeah, I need to unlock more rooms for that.
Yeah, you unlock rooms by talking to the people and then doing their missions. Like some of them involve going to the toy set and just placing something, so you unlock stuff. But
gotcha.
Which is kind of weird. But I totally love the interior. Like I said, was one of the most addictive things ever for me in recent years. Oh my god, I've made a whole room. Oh my god, I made an Iron Man room. Oh my god, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy room. Oh my god, a Spider-Man room. Which, if you've done the Spider-Man room, how fucking amazing is the lamp?
I haven't done it yet, so I don't know.
Oh, it's you don't mind a slight spoiler.
No, that's fine.
His lighting, you know, like because you can place the lighting.
Right.
It's literally a burglar webbed upside down holding a flashlight.
That's awesome.
No way. Dude, that's amazing. By the way, should we get back on topic?
We should, which I think it's time for the awards.
It is. Yeah.
Which, hang on. What?
You have a drum roll thing on there?
I do.
Is there anything you don't have on that thing?
Just like when we have James.
A cheer and a boo, I think.
Yeah, just like when we have a cheer.
Oh yeah, the applause. I was thinking like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do want a boo, but yeah, when we have James Phoenix,
Oh, crickets!
When we have Marcus Shadow.
That is the greatest thing I've ever. Do it again.
And when we have Simon.
Oh, bless. Poor me.
And how's Pew? She's been quiet this podcast. I realise you may have.
Yo.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay, I thought we may have upset you because you weren't talking much. I thought you may have been like, I wanted to see Richter dressed as Sexy Hammer.
Well, only if the Sexy Simon is also there.
You know, so no one says a word.
I would say, isn't saying the sentence "Sexy Simon" a little redundant?
I was about to say the same thing.
Thanks.
It's like boring gym. It's like, come on.
Well played.
It's true. It's true. No.
True.
Yeah. It's true.
All right.
It's
So.
damn true.
He's got the giggles.
I know he's.
Shut up, carry on.
He's got the girl voice in me.
All right. So for this week's awards, we are going through our next set of 3, best and worst of each. We have, first up, we have boss fight. So with your best and then worst boss fight, take it away, Mole.
Okay. Are we doing both like that, or are we going round table with worst and best like we did last time?
We'll do it like last time. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I was going to read them both. That was all. Worst boss fight. It's got a best or game for me, but worst boss fight. Al fucking Gore on South Park: The Stick of Truth. Because fuck Al Gore. Not in real life. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, he's helping the planet, dick. No, he's in the game at this. He's a boss fight where he distracts you with minions to get in his way, so you can't hit him with some certain attacks, and then constantly heals. That annoys me because it's like you're doing the boss, and it took so long to beat him, like so many different tries. He was like so irritating, and it wasn't because okay, I'm messing up, but like this is challenging. It was like, this is just stupid. I had to be really fucking too high to face him, and even on the highest level I could get to, he wasn't. He was still tricky because of the fucking heals and the cheapness. I didn't like that.
Well, I also hated when you start to fight him, like before the battles even started. Like the first thing, because a lot of times, I was like the rogue, so I would get first attack. Every time, his first thing is to hit both of your people with sleep. So if you don't know that, because a lot of times I'd fight him and be like, oh, okay, and then I'd come back later after I gained a level or something, and I'd forget that. So I'd have to be like, oh, and I'd have to like try and hit the buttons all quick, and then like, but I think I'd stand at that point. But he would like almost always put my partner to sleep and be like, so you start at a pretty big disadvantage.
Yep, you start with a disadvantage, and all throughout the fight you have a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I hated that fight. But that was mine. Al Gore, South Park: Stick of Truth.
All right. So what was your worst boss fight, Stacy?
Okay, this is where I'm gonna say, spoiler, anyone who doesn't want any spoilers for the ending of Dragon Age Inquisition, take off your headset, I guess.
Fair enough, I will take it off, but type to me when you're done.
Yeah. Alright. So, the end boss of Dragon Age Inquisition, basically the whole entire game is planning for this one fight, like literally. So it's got to be some big ass fight because you have to plan armies and scouts and spy masters and all this shit, right? So it's got to be like this big fucking battle because literally you spent like 60 hours in the game planning for this one fight. And this guy is such a fucking pussy. Like, Morgan transforms into a dragon, knocks him out a bit, and takes out the archdemon you find out was a fake archdemon. And he's a fucking pushover. Like, literally, I attacked him in maybe a minute tops. Maybe.
Wow.
Like, and literally, like, this is the thing we're doing. I spent 60 hours fighting this one dude. I fought some high dragons that kicked my fucking ass 2 seconds to them right before this mission. And that was an archdemon, or a fake archdemon. That was a regular random-ass untrained dragon. And you, the fucking Chriz, the guy who wants to be god of all gods, control everybody, and control all the archdemons and everything, I just fucking kicked your ass in under a minute. And why do you think you can take me over? You can't. You're such a fucking pussy and just make everything else that I've done in the entire game useless. You've retconned everything. I didn't need to do anything. I could have just walked up from the day I popped out of the rift, stuck out my hand, bitch slapped you, and called it a day. Like, that's how the game could have ended, right there. Because it was so fucking easy. I mean, maybe like I had to put this game on Nightmare just so I can take it seriously. Because like
Wow.
I mean, some fights like the dragon fights are hard and they're supposed to be hard, so you might want those on casual because they'll still be fucking hard. But like most of all the other fights, put them on Nightmare because otherwise you're like, bitch, please, just bitch, please the whole thing. And it just made me so angry. As soon as I hated the game. I had to take it away. Mole and Jeff, Marcus Shadow, uh, heard me scream and bitch on the game, and I was so mad and angry. And I hate Dragon Age. I hate Dragon Age. I'm done. I'm fucking done. This thing was shit. Hate Dragon Age. And you know what? The whole series is bad now. And I'm like, it made me like hate everything. Because that's how horrible this was. That's like, I just feel like I fucking wasted all my time. It just like, because I literally did every fucking side quest and everything, you know? And it's like, nope, it fucking didn't matter. You could have not collected shit. You could have whacked him in the face with a fucking elf fruit you found, you know? It doesn't matter. I mean, everything you do in the entire game from the very beginning, utterly useless! And it was like, oh my god! And that's just a slap to the player. Okay, now you can type back to Simon and Nancy.
Can I put my headphones back in now?
Yes.
Thank you.
That was good timing.
Right, headphones are back in. Have I missed anything?
Oh, no, I just said my bit here. But I didn't want to tell you because obviously spoilers.
Thank God.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. All right. So before
Richter typed safe. Nice.
Yeah.
That's the safe word. Safe.
I
Banana pie.
prefer making my safe words hard to pronounce.
We don't want to know what you get up to.
You've experienced it firsthand, and secondhand, and hand with paddle.
Only in your mind. That's where it will stay.
All right. So before I get to mine, did you have one, Simon, by chance? Worst boss fight?
Yes. Just for the simple number of times I fucking died. I got 2 actually on the worst boss fights. Like
2014?
kinda, yeah. Can I go for kind of just because it's took me this long to actually get onto the bloody boss fight? Okay, you guys know that I'm playing Dark Souls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has took me a whole fucking year to get onto onto this boss fight of Ornstein and Smaug, or Smaug, however the fuck you pronounce the fucking name. It's a fucking double boss fight. One's this big fuck up executioner dude with a fucking massive hammer. Like, big fuck off giant motherfucking hammer. The other dude's this fucking lifey knight dude with a spear and lightning. Who's fucking dashing all around the fucking room trying to stab you. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm running for my life and trying not to get killed and throw bombs and play as many magic as humanly possible and try not to die. Doesn't work. So I'm like, shit, I'm dying here. This is so not cool. I'm not even going to get started on Dark Souls 2 because, oh my god, Jesus. Like, that's even worse than the first game for me. I'm starting to get the mechanics of it, but here's the thing. The fucking game tells you how many times you've actually died! I was so happy to kill my first boss. I was so delighted. And then I found another one on the same level, which is the old Dragon Slayer. I'm like, shit! I didn't see it coming at all. I was like, oh, fuck me, sideways. And then I discovered you could actually summon phantoms. I was like, yes, get him! Help! Thank you, Lord! And then the fucking bastard kills the phantoms and then kills me! And fucking very few hits. I'm like, oh fuck me. Like I have no bombs. That's my favourite go-to method. Chuck a load of bombs. I've got very little magic. All I've got on me is a fucking broken dagger. Because I can't use any of the other fucking weapons properly because like, I haven't leveled up properly for it. So I'm like, oh fuck's sake. Like, I'm doing like fucking pinky worth damage here. It's like, oh god. I'm still dying up to this day. Yes, that is the worst one for me. Fuck the Dark Souls 1, go with the Dark Souls 2 of fucking old Dragon Slayer. I'm dreading getting further in this game.
Fair enough.
All right, so mine then for this year for worst was pretty much any thing that would be considered a boss fight in the raid in Destiny. Like the whole thing, any one part doesn't matter. Like I hated that raid. And you take where the higher level content of that game, God, it feels weird to say content with that game. Anyway, and how it's just like oh, just pump like 1,000 bullets in that guy's head and he'll probably die. And you combine like the bullet sponge nature of it with like these stupid puzzles like, oh, you have to kill this thing. They appear in a certain order. You have to watch where it does. Okay, I got that. And then it appears and you're shooting it, and if you don't do it in time, it just kills everybody. Like, like, and it'll do like it'll do it like a couple times, and then it'll do some more, and then it's just they try to put in all this like different puzzly elements which you can figure out, but then like when either you don't or if something goes wrong, it just all goes wrong, and I really hated it a lot.
I can see that.
All right, so
Oh, I was gonna say before we do the next one, can I give an honourable mention?
Yeah, sure.
Honourable mention was to what the hell was his name? A drill lifter or drill tasker or something on Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Or Death Slinger or something. It was something like that. He was
deadlift.
Deadlift. I hate
that fight sucks.
Where he's electrocuting all the fucking floor, rocketing around so you can't do it, and hiding. And but with the second you get anywhere near him, it's like electrocuted the floor. It's like fuck off. And I'd have it a few times where if he killed me and I was down, I was about to kill the enemies that were there so I can get second wind, and they fucking leave and just jump off the platform. So I'm like, no, my life.
One thing that annoyed me about that fight was there's like challenges where it's like, oh, do it without getting electrocuted on the floor, and do it without dying, do it without using the lift pads, and through sheer accident, because I came back to that area to finish up a quest, and I came in backwards, so like I came in the back door and he drops down and I just unload my shotgun on him and kill him, and I'm like, yeah, and I didn't get one of the challenges, I got like the other two. I'm like, but I didn't step on the electric floor. I didn't use the lifts. And I forget which one it was. I did it without dying, but it was one of the other two. It didn't give me, and I'm like, but I did. Fine, whatever.
I'd assume it might be the lift one, because maybe it reads what level of the platform you're up, because you can only get to the first one with a little lift.
Yeah.
So it's like if you come in the back one, it's like you're too high.
Yeah. That's probably right. Actually, I hadn't thought of that. But yeah, that fight.
Yeah, I hated that fight. What did you think of that fight, Pew?
Yes, she
Pew?
gymmed it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Pew.
Oh, what a shame.
Okay.
Such a bad member of society.
So should we do best boss fight?
Sorry, I was actually saying it, but I was muted.
How many times do people say that when gymming? No.
No, I was saying, like, that fight was super awful. Like, even when he, like, doesn't electrocute your pads and you're close to him, he shoots electricity out of his gun at you anyway. And it's just awful. And then we had to keep running back to make sure, like, we didn't die at the same time, so his health wouldn't come back. And it's just super, super sucks. Oh my god. It's, like, the worst. Then he fucking hides like a bitch. Ugh.
Yeah, he does.
All the fucking face. Oh my god. It's awful.
The next guy's not fun either, I'll put it that way.
Which one was the next one?
I don't know if you're there yet. Well, actually, the next big boss, there might be one in between, I can't remember.
Because I know we're on chapter 4 now, and we're about to end. We're doing the bit where you have to go onto the planet that looks totally iced over with flying, I don't know, placenta coming at you that shoots the lasers.
Yeah. Big hentai monsters.
Yeah.
I thought they looked like actual human hearts with eyes.
Yeah, they
It is a
basically
video game.
look like they're slightly less likely to tentacle rape me than Simon.
Thanks.
There you go.
I mean, heaven helps us that the day Simon is involved in a lab accident and gets Dr. Ox's tentacles joined to him.
Thanks. That would be a wonderful day for us all. Rick, especially for your wife. And you.
Yay.
So you can borrow them, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Now we need to get Richter a T-shirt of Simon tentacle raped my wife, and all I got was this T-shirt. then just underneath it, Richter's face from this video with the Charlie Sheen line of winning. She would so go. What? Wait, what? First she'd probably slap Richter, then she would go to England and kick Simon's ass. There's a reason they call her Wife Blade.
That's true.
Why
She did break a
Wife
girl's
blade.
nose.
Watch blade and the daggers.
Yep. Richter's the hammer, his wife's wife blade, and his children are called the daggers.
That's badass. Can we get t-shirts?
Alright, so should we go to best boss fight then?
Yeah.
Yeah, best boss fight.
Alright, so go ahead, Mole.
Kinda cheating, because it's multiple, but it's one game. I went with Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. I love the giant bosses.
Thanks.
They had some in the first one, but I loved them in the second one, like where you're climbing up them and you're doing all this shit. It's like part interactive, part not, and stuff. And I'm like, I like them. They felt like huge, gigantic, what you would call boss fights. They weren't just like, oh, this looks like a regular enemy with his health jacked the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, that actually reminded me of Shadows of the Colossus. When I was doing that one.
It was pretty much like that.
It was awesome.
Alright, so Stacy, you want to give yours?
My best one was also from Dragon Age, which is not a spoiler, is the dragon fights, because I get to the preparing for those fights is just as long as actually doing them, because all the dragons have their elements. So what I would do is I'd scour like all the other places for materials to make armor that is like the most resistant to like fire, electricity, whatever. So I just gear up all of that, and then I'd get like all my dragon slaying ruins, load that up on the weapons. So and then even with all that shit, that just keeps you alive, and it doesn't actually make the fight any easier if you can't like not dying, because it still have to hack away at him forever, and dodge attacks and keep healing people, whatever. And it takes a really long time, but it's really fun because I feel like I super earned it because half the battle was just preparing for it. So it makes it really fun. What?
I was making a joke, but
Okay.
I will say it's not, to me in a video game, it's not a dragon fight unless I can return to the area after that and see the corpse fall out the sky and start flinging around Skyrim style.
Yes.
And the corpse just lights on fire and there's bones.
Yeah.
And whenever you teleport back, it drops again.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like just a foot off the ground.
Oh, I had it as well, where I just entered the little village that's right next to it, enter the door, and I came back out and I got near the area where the draw distance is. It fell again and was like swinging around like it's like a fucking octopus or something. Poor Skyrim. We love Skyrim, but we do insult it a lot with various stuff.
Yeah.
Worst
That's a-
third-person view.
That is a very fun game. I would never say it was an ironclad, like that it's the best made game I've ever played.
Yeah, it's not.
It has a ton of content. It's worth the price. It still has some of the goofiest shit in that game.
It does. And some of the most. It's just like. Even the story parts of it just weird. With like, oh, you're Dragonborn, so now you eat the soul of a dead dragon. Which totally every single time I do that, I would scream out, "Your soul is mine!"
I can't wait until they make a next or a current gen version of just any Elder Scrolls game. I'm gonna fill up my hard drive with game clips of just the goofy stuff in that game.
Good news.
Oh,
It is rumored the Elder Scrolls Online will be free to play, and it is meant to be coming on PS4.
yeah, I saw it was gonna be. Well, I saw that they were thinking it was gonna be free to play because it's like still not out, and it was supposed to be out last year.
Oh, I thought it was out on PC. I wasn't sure.
It's out on PC, but the console version was supposed to come out like around the same time, and then at some point in like June, no, in like May, they're like, "Oh, we pushed it back." But if you buy it now, you can upgrade to upgrade, not exactly upgrade, but you can like get the Xbox One version for only like $10 extra, and you get a free month or something. And then it's like, oh, and then like later it's like, oh, it'll come out in September, and then oh, I don't know when. And
I hope it doesn't. I hope it does not come out. I am looking forward to that game just because it'd be awesome where like Stacy could play as whatever she wants to do. Stacy's normally a thief or a hoarder because of how she stores stuff. Hey, she loves in Skyrim in Skyrim and stuff. She totally loves getting stealing everything and putting it in a little house.
I do. I have like a treasure section of the house.
Yeah,
is hoarder a class? Because I'm totally gonna be that then.
Yeah.
And then what I love to do on those games, which I didn't do on Skyrim, but I did on Oblivion and Morrowind, is I like to go out my way to find the vampires, deliberately let them bite me, then not get cured. So I turn into a vampire character who joined Daylight Burns and shit. It effectively cripples me during daylight battles, but I'm like, I'm a vampire. Who gives a shit? First person vampire. Yeah. And there's Stacy and her treasure cove singing, "I just want to be part of your world."
Oh my god.
That wasn't why you made the treasure cove, was it? It wasn't to be like Ariel.
No.
That does make me smile. Okay, who's next on the boss fight?
I believe it's Richter's best boss fight.
Yes, unless did you have one? Simon? If you got a best one.
I do, but you go first.
Okay. Mine, I would probably. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. I would say I'm not gonna say who it is for spoilers or anything, although it's not that hard to figure out. But I think the final boss in Costume Quest 2, just because, well, one, there's some mech suitage involved, which is kind of cool. But two, if you use the candy corn that's completely useless, it actually has a use in the final fight, which is kind of cool that they bothered to do that. That and it's just the part that happens is just funny, and it's a pretty cool fight. It's not anything game breaking. I just thought it was a good culmination of if you use the candy corn costume that literally I don't know if you know about this, Simon, but it's completely useless because when its turn comes up, it's turn-based RPG. If you're wearing the costume, when your turn comes up, it just writes a message on the screen and then goes to the next person's turn.
I do know that.
It can't do anything. So to write, it's just like candy corn wishes it could, but it can't. Or like it'll be like candy corn just can't turn it on because you want him to. Like it just writes these goofy messages.
Nice.
Sometimes he'll cheer you on. He'll be candy corn wishes you good luck.
Yeah.
I totally need to buy that game. I played the demo or the trial of the first one and didn't play through it. I totally need to get them.
They are really fun.
What does that costume do in the final fight?
It gets a special move where the character will run up and try to bite it and will hurt themselves.
Nice.
like the character like looks at him and then it shows candy corn just sitting there and they look like they're all like have that like starry eyed like oh my god I want it and it just cuts back to candy corn is just sitting there and it's like glowing. Just runs up.
That's amazing. That would basically be like if you turn on and play Pokemon, it turns out the only way to catch a legendary is to use Caterpie. Oh, oh, he's gonna run over and bite him and chip his tooth because he's got hardened. It might not be Caterpie I was thinking of. Oh, what the hell's it?
Metapod?
Yes, there was two versions.
Yeah.
Of that one, and there was another one that just hardened.
That is, yeah.
Like a cocoon.
Yeah,
It was so
yeah.
useless.
Metapod's the cocoon that only learns Harden, and if you catch it in the wild, it only has Harden.
Good times.
And if you rename it, it's really funny. But anyway. All right. So also, I throw out a small honorable mention to one of the games I really enjoyed this year on the Vita, Danganronpa, the first one, the final fight. It's kind of like, well, I've described it earlier in the year as Phoenix Wright meets Saw, and like so the final fight is like a showdown and if you've ever played any of the Phoenix Wright games, you know kind of how, like that it's not a traditional boss fight, but you know it's still like the culmination of the game, and I thought that part was really cool. Just wanted to mention that. So, with your best boss fight, take it away, Simon.
Mine is actually from Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 as well. And I love the boss fight with the character of Victor Barbot. Like, just one-on-one going up against fucking the successor of the Belmont Legacy. And you're fucking playing as Dracula for fuck's sake. How is that not fucking awesome? I'm like, yes, this is what I've been wanting fucking ages.
Yeah.
Like, man-made tears of joy.
I do love those games. That came out this year. Hopefully they do continue that series. I fucking love the Lords of Shadow series. I understand maybe they're not for everyone, and I believe that they can always, in my opinion, do two different versions of Castlevania, one in this continuity, one in the original, or whatever, because I don't know if... Because I know like Richter likes Castlevania, I'm not sure if he likes Lords of Shadow, because I know some of the older fans hated it. I love that series, and like the one that it's in between, that's like it's like the old style Castlevania with like the new combat system. I like that, but I understand. I don't know if Richter likes them or not.
I only played like the demo of the first one, and it was okay. I tried to get it a couple months ago. They had it for like dirt cheap at a store around here, but they didn't have any. But I was gonna like get it so I could try it out. It was the second one.
And that's why you became the sad gamer.
Yeah. True.
And the guy's like, don't worry, but we still have plenty of copies of Aliens, Colonel Marines.
I went by that store the other day, and that was on clearance for like $12, and I'm like, still can't, but that's funny.
I would laugh if the guy offers that to Richter, and that's when Richter just throws him through the fucking window like the beginning of Ready to Rumble.
That would be amazing. But yeah, like, I absolutely loved that boss fight.
I loved the devil on the first one.
Yes, Satan.
Just because he's an idiot.
Yes, he is.
Only because he fucking makes it so around him and around the whole level, magic is now unlimited. New flap did a shit. I can use magic.
Yep. And come on, who doesn't love fucking Robert Carlyle as Dracula?
I love his Dracula.
Yes, yes.
Ironically, I think Richter may actually like the downloaded title more. Although, I believe you can get Castlevania like I did. If you can find a new copy of the first one, you can get it with that and a demo with the second.
Oh, hang on. Do you mean the DLC of Lords of Shadow 2?
No, I don't mean the Lords of Shadow 2 DLC.
Mirror of Fate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my first game site came with that, and a demo with the second game on it. I was like, that's kind of cool, man. I bought the second one with the DLC, which I still have not got to the point where I need to use the DLC yet. Because I haven't quite completed Lords of Shadow 2. Sadly, I do love that game, but I put it aside when other games came out, and I've got like fucking 5 or 6 to play at once. Oh, first world problems.
I actually did play the DLC at one of my friends' house.
Nice.
Loved it. Yes, I get to play as Father God.
Oh,
He fucking loves the shadow thing.
yeah, I liked him in Mirrors of Fate with playing as Simon Belmont, who looked awesome with like his ginger goatee and stuff in the art. Oh
The
yeah,
fucking barbarian look.
yeah, I loved that. But
But like,
back to Rick, I believe.
it's
All right. So next we have fighting game. Did you want to do best or worst first?
We might as well stick to worst. It's up to you.
Okay. So take it away, Stacy, if you have a worst fighting game.
PlayStation All Stars when it came to PSN.
That doesn't count. That was last year.
I know, but it came to PSN this year.
let her
It was already, actually, technically, it was on PSN from the get-go.
Yeah, but it came
to
free
Plus.
for PSN this year.
It came to Plus this year, but that doesn't count.
Yeah. So
That's
that's my worst one. Otherwise, it's Super Smash Brothers both times, and I don't know if you want that. So.
You're allowed
That's
to do
fine.
that. That's the only one you've played.
Okay. Super Smash then. It's not a bad game. I mean, it's not nearly as fun single player, but you know, it's fun. It's great. I like I can customize myself. Also, I can customize people I want to hit in the face, and I can hit them in the face.
I love Smash Brothers. I can't believe I'm gonna have to say that. The only negative for this one, and that was just because it was introduced in Brawl. I loved the Subspace Embassy, the side-scrolling beat 'em up using the power. Oh, I loved the Subspace Embassy, and then they removed it because idiots decided to post the videos online. So they said, "Oh, they're just gonna ruin your enjoyment of it anyway. Therefore, we're not going to include it." I'm like, they didn't ruin mine because I didn't YouTube it. The other people who YouTube it, the people who want the spoilers, the people who want the spoilers want it to be spoiled. Hence why they look at spoilers.
Yeah. I like that too.
Also,
and-
no ice climbers.
Yeah, that's shit. Also, I like this. I like the Smash Run on the 3DS, and I wish that was on the Wii U one because I do not like the tour thingy. That's just crazy shit. It's just-
I like the tour.
I don't like the tour.
The tour's more fun for multiplayer than
Yeah.
it is single.
But the Smash
Single-
Run is just amazing.
Yeah, for single, the tour is shit. For multiplayer, it's unbelievably fun.
Yeah. So that's my one complaint. It needs to have Smash Run. Put it on there anyway.
Richter's one complaint is they added Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
But then Richter's like,
Thank-
when you gave me Mega Man, so I was like, okay, I forgive you, game.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I can't decide if I want to throw you in lava or save you. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, duck and duck. Yeah, mine also was Smash Brothers, and I don't think it was a bad game or anything, but it definitely. It didn't, like, when I tried the demo of the 3DS one, I was like, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. So then I waited till the Wii U one, and I played it at Marcus's house, and it just didn't feel right. There wasn't necessarily terrible about it. The whatever the going through the game, I can't remember what the mode is called, where you just kind of go through and fight. I don't know if that's World 2 or whatever, but I thought it was kind of cool that you could, like, choose your opponents and other stuff, but also you can, like, lose your rewards, which I thought was kind of dumb. And I don't know, just like there were some things where I'm like, oh, this isn't that fun, and just control-wise, I didn't, think it was the most fun. So
Fair enough.
yeah, so I'm not saying it's horrible. I did not enjoy it as much as I thought I would. So
Hey, to be fair, these awards are supposed to be personalized.
yeah, I just want to do that before someone like Villager burns down my house or something. How dare you not like Smash 4?
Like, I'll be honest, I loved Smash Brothers. I've not given it a single award.
What did you give your worst fighting game then to?
I mean, I didn't give it any in terms of
Yeah, I
any
know.
game
I
at
was
all.
just,
Oh,
I was, no,
oh,
I know. I was trying to segue. Like,
Oh.
I was like, this will kind of like, yeah, it kind of probably sounds like I was saying it was.
Sorry, my
You
bad.
thought I was just trying to transition smoothly, and it didn't work. So.
My bad. I'm sorry, Rick. I let you down.
No, that's okay.
I'll iron my hands when I go downstairs later.
Okay. You can wear that drill costume.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if Richter mentioned that on the air, but when
I didn't.
when I took the headset off, because I wasn't doing anything, I googled sexy drill costumes and sent him one, and it was just a male where the drill piece is his cock.
I wanted to see the female version. I was like, male version, yeah, I can see where they're gonna go with that. Like, what would the
Yeah.
female?
I couldn't find a female one. All I could find is sexy builders. But no, my worst one, Soul Calibur, Lost Swords.
Oh yeah.
Free to play Soul Calibur. It may be free to play, it'll only cost you your enjoyment of Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
That's a great way to say that.
That's a truth for crying out loud.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if you've played that one, side, because I know you don't have a PSN account at the moment.
Yes, I have actually.
Yeah, in order to use the arcade mode, you have to pay money to buy an extra character because you can only do it temporarily. Brilliant. Every single part of this game is just not fun. It's like it wants to pinch every last penny out your pocket, which if you pay for it enough to use the arcade mode and all the features, costs you 3 times the price of an actual fucking Soul Calibur, and the only difference is the actual fucking Soul Caliburs are actually fun. Besides the last one where they added the fucking assassin from fucking Assassin's Creed, because why the fuck is he there? I mean, even the one with the Star Wars characters, it's like, okay, it's kind of stupid that Vader's lightsaber is blocked by a sword. That's not how science works. But I will excuse this because the gameplay was at least fun. I played that one, I was like, it's not even fun. Even the guest character's not even fun. But this one, it's so not fun. It makes that one look like fucking Street Fighter. It's so stupid. Oh, Soul Calibur, the Lost Swords. It should have stayed fucking lost.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Did you have one, Simon?
That
Worst
actually was
fighting
my
game?
worst one.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I remember reading about that when it came out, and I'm like, this doesn't sound good. And then, like, nobody was like, this game's cool. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to try.
Yeah. I wasn't
Rick,
sold by
that
people.
game's cool. You should totally check it out.
We're already doing the awards. I can't give it one next year.
True, but next week, if you downloaded it this week, next week you could give it worst single player, multiplayer, and worst characters of the year.
Honestly, I was somewhat excited because, quite a few of like the older characters were coming back into it, so I was like, alright, cool, that might be interesting. And then I play it, and then I'm just like, I hate you bastards. I really hate you, you bastards.
I will also say with the Soul Calibur guest characters, I actually preferred it when it was just one per system.
Yeah.
Yeah, PlayStation got screwed because, oh my god, the guy from Tekken is appearing in a fighting game. That's never happened. When they had, I think it was Hiachi in there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? You're gonna play in a fighting game? Ooh, how unique! But like playing on the GameCube, you had Link, awesome. Xbox, Spawn, awesome. Sorry, Link, but you're no fucking Spawn.
Spawn looked awesome in that game.
Yeah, because I will admit at the time I had all 3 consoles and I did go out and buy all 3 versions to play as the guest character because, as you know, fighting is my main genre of game. But I was like, oh no, no with Hayachi. It should have been fucking Kratos.
Funny, they actually had Kratos in the PSP game.
Yeah.
And they had Kratos in Mortal Kombat where you couldn't do fatalities to the character famous for always dying.
Yeah.
Yep.
His arena was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also loved his combo where you had to keep pressing the buttons, God of War style, but the fatalities ruined him. It's like he's famous for dying. Making him not die would be like putting Simon in Leisure Suit Larry and he's the only character that doesn't get fucked.
What?
Blake, it just broke Simon.
Just
In
what?
the description of this video, if people check out, you are called a sexual riddler. Or the sexy riddler, one of the two. Think of a sexual riddler.
Oh, fuck it. I haven't got anything.
That's what got you into this mess.
I haven't got anything for this conversation.
But no. Pew is really quiet.
Yeah, she is. And again, we are doing a lot of talking.
It's okay.
I know.
She's waiting to give her best fighting game, that's
I
why.
wasn't sure if he was distracted with something, that was why.
No, just, waiting for my best game. Because I just don't have anything to say about that.
About Simon being overly sexual?
Well, you already got it covered,
Not a word.
I won't tell him all the pictures that he secretly sends me, and the things I do to him, or the other people who I give the pictures to.
Simon, you told me sexy pictures was just our thing.
Okay.
We have to make them waterproof and everything,
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's like me finding out now, though, out Simon does it with someone else. That's like finding out that Richter does sexy naked Thursday Skypes with someone else. I'd be disappointed. That's just our thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're fine.
Get on with it.
We call it Call of Duty bro-ups.
Get on with it. Get on with the fucking thing.
Okay, yes, get on with the... I believe it's Richter's worst. Oh no,
Yes.
it's
The best.
the best, because
best.
we had the same with Stacy.
Yep. So Stacy, go ahead and talk about your best fighting game of 2014.
Guess what it is? I bet you'll never guess.
Soul Calibur Lost World.
It also happened to come to PS Plus.
It's Super Smash Brothers. Yay! Again, it's really fun in multiplayer, and it's really fun to make characters who you hate. Like to cheer my sister up, I made a character that looked like my parents, and she kicked the shit out of my parents, and it was really funny.
Okay, your family has issues.
And the amiibos though, they're fucking they're crazy. Like my amiibo's level 40, 5 now, and it's kicking my fucking ass. I can't beat it unless I put 3 people on it to kill it. Like
I do love the amiibos. They've become like God. They're
like
almost
Super
unstoppable.
Saiyan, as you say, or whatever.
Yeah, it's more amazing going against my Mario and my Samus in a freeway with me. That is an amazing fight because it's like, holy fuck, they're challenging. I love that.
Yeah, they are like so challenging. It's ridiculous. They just wipe the floor. Oh my god. So yeah, that's really, really fun. And I feel like they're better than the computers because, like, I don't know, they're not stupid like the computers. They're better.
Which means, Simon, you're hearing it correctly. In Smash Brothers, Pew Pew is literally being outsmarted and out-challenged by a toy.
Look at that.
By an action figure.
Can we
yeah,
please
but
get
it's
a
level
record of that?
40.
I'm kidding because, like I said, the amiibos are challenging. It's just really hilarious to tell someone, yeah, I was playing Smash Bros. With one of my toys the other day, right there, yeah, it kicked my ass.
Nice.
I read about a person organizing an amiibo-only tournament. I'm like, I would strangely watch that.
I would too.
I don't know if I would.
I'm hoping they're in Disney's Toy Story 4.
That would be amazing.
I kind of want to like see all the people's like things, in a corner, and they're talking to them, rubbing them. They got a towel on their neck, and they're getting ready to fight.
You sound a little too excited for that, dearie.
Oh come on, that'd be fucking amazing,
It would be.
So with lesbian mud wrestling, but hey.
You mud wrestling with another girl is not what I'd be into.
Okay, that back.
Girl.
Nice.
I mean actual lesbians, not the pseudo ones.
How about 2 guys not mud wrestling, but dressed up as Phoenix Wright and edgy, and then doing each other on a desk while going objection?
No.
Phoenixes, one task. What?
Yes, that's what she
Phoenix
said.
Wright, and
Taken out of context, that's exactly what she said.
it's not even out of context at all. My God, they're like so. The amount of lines they give each other that make them like so like a couple is ridiculous.
No, Richter was on about taking out of context of what you said. You did where I took out of context. You
Oh,
did
okay.
say 2 Phoenixes, 1 task.
Because they totally write those two characters together.
No. Back to Rick.
All right, so for my best one of the year, I feel like Stacy picking this, but because I only played the demo of it. But Guilty Gear Xrd.
Yes.
I hate those names, but like that game was fun, but like okay, I hate solely picking games based off looks. But like, if anyone's played Street Fighter 3, Third Strike, or Second Impact, or any of those, the animation in that game is great. And just like that Guilty Gear, the new one, holy shit, that looks so good. Like, I see that and I'm like, that has to be animated. Like, that doesn't even look like action. It doesn't look like graphics. Like, you know, back when the Naruto games came on like PS3, and I'm like, wow, that's cel shaded. That looks like the cartoon. This looks like a cartoon. It doesn't look like the like. I just see it. I'm like, that has to be animated like by hand. That doesn't look like graphics. It's so pretty and
it does.
And
DuckTales remastered.
Yeah,
the fucking cartoon.
Yeah. It was just like, so I've only played the demo of it, and I'm bad at Guilty Gear games, but you know they're kind of fun. So I did play it a little bit, and it was pretty fun. But oh my god, I watched some people play it and who are way better than me, and just whenever I see it, I'm like, that game is so pretty. So I had to give it to that. So
very beautiful choice.
Yeah.
Was that Simon's choice?
Yes, that actually was my choice. Because it got released. Because it got released here, like very, very recently, and I'm a huge Guilty Gear fan. I love those games, so I was psyched as hell. I didn't even know it was coming out. I was like, oh my god, right, I need this. I actually bought the bloody thing at full price, and I've been playing it religiously for the past since like Christmas sort of thing. I do not regret it.
Nice.
I'm like, yay, I'm back. It's fucking gorgeous, and come on, who doesn't love the fucking rock music in it? Come on.
Yeah, that's that is some really good music.
Yeah.
And those instant kills,
that's
like
mine hands down. Yes.
I watched like someone do Faust's. If anyone doesn't know, Faust is a really tall guy and he has a giant scalpel. Yeah, he's a doctor. He wears a bag on his head with a hole so he can see out. And his instant kill, he does like plastic surgery on him, and he gives him like this manga-looking face. So, like the dudes get like big bushy eyebrows, like this serious look, and the girls get like those big doughy eyes, and and they comment on it, and it's just. It looks funny to see that face, and they're just like, "I don't look too bad." And it's like destroyed, like as you instant kill him, and it's awesome.
I will say I hate Google.
Oh,
it kicked me out with the error video error.
Oh,
none of us are using video.
Yeah, it's Google.
It is stupid Google Hangouts.
I know, right? Like on the Google Play Store, I can't even like check my balance or what I've already downloaded, and I'm like, what? You people make billions a year, and you can't put in that kind of functionality. Sony did that. Come on.
Yeah.
So you want to take it away with your best fighting game of this year, Mole?
Okay. I went with Ultra Street Fighter 4. Because I'm sorry, Street Fighter 4 was awesome. Each incarnation has been awesome. Yeah, Ultra Street Fighter 4 added some characters that didn't necessarily need to be added. However, the gameplay is so perfect on the Street Fighter games, I can't stop playing them. And I'm like, yeah, fucking Ryu and stuff. It's like awesome. It's like Street Fighter is literally the daddy of all fighting games. In that game, I'm like, it's just awesome. I can't. I wanted to put Smash Brothers on the list, but it came out in the same year as a Street Fighter. So you don't stand a chance, Smash Brothers. But it's a case of I loved Ultra Street Fighter 4, and I did upgrade from the one before Ultra Street Fighter 4. I forgot which one it was, like Arcade Edition or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Arcade
upgraded
2014.
I upgraded from that to Ultra, so technically my game doesn't say Ultra Street Fighter 4, which is weird, but it's still Ultra Street Fighter 4. It's added the characters, the modes, like where you can now play as broken versions of characters again for like a fun mode, which is awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah, I found that fun.
Have you tried Omega yet? Just curious.
I don't think so.
Okay, because I think it's a free update, but just when you said broken characters, I was watching a guy play the PC one of Omega, and so he had like a mod to give him costumes, and the one that made me giggle way too much was Vanilla Sagat, where instead of like his upper body, it's like a cone, and he has like vanilla soft serve. So like it's basically a cone with ice cream on it with Sagat's arms and legs, and it's Vanilla Sagat, and I'm like, that's so stupid, and I can't stop giggling.
Actually, I may have got the Omega thing, 'cause I think it was free.
Yeah, it's a free update, and I think it's only been out like a month or something. It hasn't been out that long, but
yeah. I loved in Ultra they brought in a mode where you could literally go, okay, I want to play as this version of Ryu.
Yeah.
You pick out of all these Street Fighter ones, and yeah, you can't do that in ranked matches and stuff, but for arcade mode or just for like, or not, maybe not even arcade mode, but just for some fun like one-on-one, it is fun to take two really broken characters and put them against each other. Hell, it's even fun to do that and let the computer play as them, and I'm like, yeah. But I do love the I do love the Street Fighter 4 series. Can't wait for Street Fighter 5.
Likewise. I'm not gonna lie, I geeked the fuck out big time when I saw the trailer for 5.
That's made Simon want a PS4.
Yes, it actually did.
But back to Rick.
Okay.
Sorry. That was all. But back to Rick.
Oh, sorry. Now I did the muted thing. It was my turn.
See?
I was like in the middle of talking. I was like, "Why is he?" Oh, and I saw the light on my thing.
Oh, I have no doubt, Pew, that you were muted like Richter. It's just it seems when the other ones had certain people are gymming, that seems to be now the go-to excuse of sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. What did you say?
Yeah, like sometimes when they do that, I'm just like, you were ignoring, and then like whenever I do it, I'm like, oh, it might be legit. I have no way to know. But, yeah. Anyway, so next up is our final category of the evening, remastered, where it is so any game that had like a newer version of it, or it was an upgrade. So like an HD remake would be an example, or things of that nature, because I'm sure the other thing I could come up with as an example will be discussed. So, did you actually have one of these, Simon?
You know, I cannot remember off the top of my head. Come back to me in a minute or so.
Okay. So then take it away, Mole.
Minecraft PS4 was the worst. Minecraft PS4 was the worst for me. Not because it's a bad game. Not because it's an inherently stupid game. Nothing to do with that. I like Minecraft. I liked it on PS4. I just felt that it didn't really need to come out on PS4. It's like, you know what I mean? Out of all the remastered ones I've played, this was my least favourite, which is what this award's for, sadly. Because I'm not going to take anything away from Minecraft. It's fun, it's great to play. They expanded upon the world, they did a load of stuff good, but I'm still like, it didn't really need to be on PS4. It's like, it didn't feel like it needed it. If that makes sense, like certain remastered ones where it's like, yeah, I'm playing this, it feels so different on PS4 to PS3. It's like, this feels like the same thing, but with a different pad. But, which is the only reason it's on there, not because it's bad, just because it's the worst out of the ones I've played. That was the only reason.
All right. So, Stacy, what is your worst remastered game of 2014?
Last of Us, the HD, not the HD, what do you call it?
HDR.
HD or whatever. That fucking shit.
High def.
No,
No,
she's
but like it
saying
didn't
what you
even.
call it because because it was on PS3, Simon,
Yeah.
which is a HD system. So bringing it
Yeah.
to PS4, it's not really making it HD. All it's doing is upping it to current gen, so it's just a PS4 port or HDR.
So
MD
Yeah.
for more defined.
even more high def.
I just
High
feel like that
definer.
didn't.
Yeah, that's why I said HDR.
Was it even? It didn't go to like 4K or anything, right? Was it even actually more high def?
I don't know. The thing is, it looked exactly the same when I played it on the PS3 to when I played it on the PS4, and it didn't need to be come out again. I mean, I can understand like stuff that hasn't been played in like a while, but like this just came out, and then boom, here's another one. I'm like, oh, okay, and it's like you didn't really change anything, did you? You just popped it in again. You just made it play on the PS4. Isn't that what you did?
That's because, and I can't believe I'm gonna have to say this, but like Minecraft coming to PS4 as soon as it did, Tomb Raider, that one, and a load of other ones, it felt like they only just came out on the other ones, or they didn't need to come out yet, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's because, spoiler alert, the Xbox One and PS4 had no fucking games for a year, which is the thing they insulted the Wii U about. So what did they do? Like they insulted the Wii U about, they just ported over PS3 games to make the suddenly list of games available suddenly seem higher.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just didn't need to exist, like, at all. I mean, it's an okay game. It's not great, but it's just definitely unnecessary for the PS4.
Fair enough. But I wasn't sure if anyone agreed with my thing if they did it just to increase the titles on the catalog.
Oh, no, they totally did. Well, especially for Tomb Raider, and I kind of feel like Sleeping Dogs, but I feel like they missed their opportunity.
Yeah.
I also thought it was on Square Enix's part for at least Tomb Raider was that didn't sell as well as they want. So they're like, oh, there's not a whole lot of games on those systems. We'll release it by default. We're gonna do better because there's less there.
Yeah, it does. That is also the case because it's
Yeah.
like I remember when they announced when the PS4 was coming out, and within its first year, like here's a list of like 50 games or 200 games, or whatever, all coming out on PS4, and same thing with Xbox One. And you're looking down the list, you're like, okay, that's an exclusive and new title. That's cool on both. That's same thing on both. Cool. And suddenly you're like, wait. Remastered. Really? Most of this list is like PS3 games. But
Yeah.
I believe it's your worst one, Rick.
All right. So for mine, this is a weird one. Just this game disappointed me, and it's technically a remaster. But the second Danganronpa game, Danganronpa 2, was beta title. In Japan, it was a PSP title. Oh.
what the hell do you think I have listed in my best?
I know. But well, the first one also came out this year, so I would say just put that one on your list. But the game, like, I don't know what I know. Well, I'm not sure everything that was added for the Vita technical port of it. I mean, in America, and outside of Japan, actually, I should say, the PSP one didn't come out, so it's technically a remaster, just not exactly for anywhere outside of Japan. But anyway, it just. A lot of the changes from the first game were terrible, and like the stuff that they added for the Vita one, like the touchscreen functionality and stuff worked fine, but just that game was a disappointment, and it technically falls under this category, so I'm gonna give it to that.
I would allow it, and I know Simon giggled. There was a slight running joke on XGR for years of, well, not for years, like the first year or so, of whenever Richter mentioned a game, because there were loads of like games no one's heard of, we kept mentioning them, and now, then after that, it became, okay, I'm sick of saying games no one's heard of, that joke's kind of going downhill. I've now made it the joke of, I totally heard of that, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's on my list. Even though Richter sat there thinking, you've not heard of this. You fat, tubby, pale guy. You're basically Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man if you had a Wolverine hair, you son of a bitch. And when he reads
You
that
would-
out, I'm like, dude, stop reading my eHarmony page under body type.
I was gonna say Wolverine had a child with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You're reading my fanfics.
Yeah. How awesome would
the
that be?
eHarmony one better.
Yeah, eHarmony profile. Under body
Yeah.
type, Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man with Wolverine hair done.
Nice.
Because I picture there's someone out there that goes, oh, and then like,
Oh my god.
and in my mind picks up the phone and calls, even though I don't know if it lists a phone number. I assume you like message the person. I picture she just picks up the phone and just starts dialing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unlike Simon's one that says albino she-male seeks similar.
And now for some reason I'm picturing Jim as picks up the phone and goes, oh, wait a minute. And then what's
Oh my god.
But no, that game did sound fun. That game did sound bad from what you from the
Yeah,
part
well,
you mentioned.
yeah, like-
I mean. But it also sounds like you had some fun with it, which it seems
Well, the
like
story's fine. It's just
Yeah.
like from like because there were like little mini games during the trials, and in the first one they were all pretty fine, and then the ones that they improved or added for the second one.
Wait a minute, is that the
Sure,
one
yes.
you've talked about in the past with the words that go over the top and you have
Yeah.
to fight the words
Yeah,
and
and you have
sometimes
to
you can't
let
read it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there was like the one that I actually didn't hate this one, even though it was silly, but like they added where like a snowboarding like mini game where like you slide down a tube and you have to like not fall down and like pick the correct paths and stuff, and you're like some people hated it much more than I did. I didn't hate it. I just was like, why is this here? This doesn't like they didn't need to make this to do the mini game. It just feels like
I will just
tacked
say
on.
I don't always like inserting snowboarding levels into video games. When I do, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I
like
kind
that.
of like the one that was in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if anyone remembers that one.
Oh god, I actually do
I'm
remember.
gonna wait for that because I am really on the edge of my seat in anticipation for the Final Fantasy VII remastered one.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that'll be in next year's list. No.
Speaking of the human troll face, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, look, it's pretty. We're gonna bring it out on the PS4. Are you gonna remaster it? No, it's just gonna be available to download the one you already. Why are you have guns pointed at me?
Have you seen that GIF of that?
Maybe.
There's a GIF of
Yeah, I showed Pew and Marcus and stuff a GIF, and it's like Final Fantasy VII, the game you loved, and everyone and in the audience like, yeah, we're coming to PS4, and the audience like, yeah, and then it's like, and then it shows the graphics, and it looks exactly the same, and the audience is just sat there completely looking like they're fucking bored shitless, and he's like, ah, on the stage, like he's laughing at them. And I'm like, please tell me it went exactly that way.
I imagine it did.
I still imagine the Vince McMahon face with that. I told him I'm bringing it to PS4.
Yes.
Wow.
So were you able to think of one, Simon, for worst remastered game?
Yeah. Final Fantasy X and 10 Part 2. I actually played them. I was like, oh, go on then, why not? It was for a fairly cheap price, and I figured, you know what, that might be some cool new stuff, or, you know, they might have improved some shit. Yeah.
That's got me thinking. Like Simon mentioned with that one where they didn't improve it. The Final Fantasy VII, they're bringing it out, and it looks exactly the same. They didn't even try to make it look like a PS4 game. Or at least a PS3 game or something. You know, don't really improve it.
Yeah.
Why is Square Enix dicks to everyone now? Like, who remembers when they announced that one I wanted? Final Fantasy Typo or Type 0 that's coming. And it's like, cool. And you see the PSP one, it's like, it's got multiplayer and stuff. You're like, cool. coming to PS3, no
Yeah.
multiplayer. You're like, the fuck did you just do? This game was designed for multiplayer. Well, why would you do
Well,
this to me?
it used ad hoc, and we don't know how to replicate that. And you wanted it as fast as possible. And it's like, no, we wanted it on the PSP, considering it came out like 4 years ago. If you're gonna bother to bring it out, just put it all out. We've already waited. We'll wait the extra 6 months so you can put in multiplayer. And they're like, nah, so that to you later.
We don't know how it works. We couldn't possibly do a multiplayer Final Fantasy game on the console. Side note, buy Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, now on PS3. And 4, because we totally know how the online works on those systems. Wait, what? He says, he does like a smoke bolt, disappears.
Yeah, like for the 10 and 10 Part 2 HD, I was at first, I was actually somewhat hoping that it was going to be decent, and then like quickly my hopes just died. I was like, oh, really? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good, I suppose it's good, but if I buy something that's been remastered, remade, blah 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 blah, and all that shit, I expect it to be
Different.
better. Yeah, I expect playthrough and the experience to be greater in quality.
Personally, whenever I buy anything remastered, I just expect scenes that are with bad CGI randomly inserted, explaining plot points you existed, and inserting loads of no's and "Yay, we's alive" at the end. That's what I expect from a remastered. If you don't hit those nails on the head and make me say, "Why did you add this?" you haven't really remastered it.
Yeah.
Not everything is a Star Wars remastered.
You know what? I haven't seen any of the remastered Star Wars films. I know that for...
You totally need to come here, and I can make you watch the VHS tapes of the 1997 ones and the DVD stuff, and I can make you watch the Blu-rays of them, and we can compare notes on what's changed, and I will give you a pop quiz.
I heard for one of them, is it Return of the Jedi, where they've got like a Hayden Christensen?
Yes, that Hayden Christensen as the ghost of Vader. Because why the fuck? In clothes he never wore.
Apparently didn't age.
Yeah, he didn't age.
His ghost didn't age.
He didn't age, and while he was up there in heaven, he went to the Gap, and he was able to shop and buy some new clothes he never wore, which was stupid. They also did a scene where the Emperor appears and tells Vader that Luke was his son. It looks like shit. I understand the scene why they did it, but it looks like ass. Like the makeup looks like shit, the effect looks like shit, and you're like, he already knew it was his son. The EU books that Disney have now fucking erased, like Disney likes to do, actually explained upon this, and we know Vader knew it was his son and was keeping it from the Emperor because he wanted to overthrow the Emperor and rule the galaxy as father and son.
But yeah, I heard about that. I'm just like, what is the point of that? I mean, if they make up some sort of whimsy bullshit excuse of, it's because of Luke being able to see so far into the Force and all that shit, I'm like,
no,
really?
the excuse was supposed to be Anakin died the day he became Vader. But correct me if I'm wrong, but there was no death there. That just involved him kneeling down and being like, I've heard in the future a star from Home and Away in Australia will eventually grab a hammer and start dating Natalie Portman. I need to get on this shit so she doesn't die, because I totally want to see the Avengers, and that's kind of important for Thor to get there. Tell me, can you totally save her life? He's like, yeah, sure, why not? Just sign here. It says here that you're gonna deliberately make me fight my mentor till I die, so I have less force, so I don't challenge you. Is this covered in my health plan? Or? Okay, do you have any final wishes? Yes. If I ever become a machine, please don't operate on me while I'm awake. Sure, we won't do that. And then as he's doing it, he's just grinning like Square Enix.
That's actually a beautiful image.
It's also possible that Rant was really pointless and off topic.
But it was worth it.
All right, so on to the best remastered.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those, Simon?
Yeah.
Okay, then give us your best remastered of 2014.
You ready?
Yes,
I'm on the edge of my seat.
my body is ready.
Beg your pardon?
I am currently holding shit to give.
Stop laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna frustrate me here. Oh my god.
All right, so we will come back to Simon.
Cool.
Once he's stops kicking. So, Mole, take it away with yours.
Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition on PS4. It looks beautiful. It's fun as hell to play with people. Hopefully, I'm hoping Richter's managed to fix his Diablo stuff so we can play again in the future. But I love that game. It looks awesome. They've added loads of new stuff that works. It's great. It's just fun to play. And the new class of the Crusader is awesome. The little knob goblins that open up portals to go into Stacy's fetish fuel is awesome. Of My Little Pony world, where you get to kill Care Bears and My Little Ponies and stuff. Awesome. And it's really fun. Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition is just a great fucking game. Everyone should pick up.
Nice.
Yeah, I also had that listed for mine because it's graphic wise, it wasn't a huge upgrade, but they changed lots of little things that were just really cool that made me say like, oh, this is actually worth picking up. I'm kind of glad it wasn't just DLC because they changed a lot of little things. Although it kind of sucks that challenges didn't port over, but as we've mentioned before, when you get the destruction call-outs, if you've broken. You kill break up tombstones and pots, and it's you broke 10 things, and you get a speed up for 30 seconds.
It's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if you kill lots of guys, and you get the extra experience, and I think it's kind of cool that they give you little bonuses for those things.
Yeah, and I think Pew was saying something. I think me and her spoke at the same time.
Oh, I just said it's 7 things you have to break.
Yeah.
Oh, is the minimum? Yeah.
Yeah, the minimum's 7. The maximum is anything I can.
At least
You're hoping.
The maximum thing to break is Simon.
Yeah.
It's only fair because he's broken all the other women.
Which now means, Rick, when we play Cards Against Humanity and the blank card comes up, you may put rolling over him broke Simon. Rolling over him with dodge, in brackets, suck it PC players. Totally broke Simon. But what did you think of Diablo 3, Pew? Because I know you've been playing with us.
It's actually my favorite remake as well.
Oh my god, the triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love the Ultimate Evil Edition.
Yeah, that new class
Rainbow
is...
Goblins!
And yeah, the portals opening up.
Yeah. I got to keep my Staff of Herding. Did you?
I couldn't find mine. Mine wasn't there. It was sad.
Is that one of the things that's been destroyed on yours?
I guess, yeah, it's one of the things that I don't have.
That sucks. Although, if you're with me, I'll use the portal for you. But it still sucks because I know you like to play with your wife in local and stuff. So that kind of sucks. You have to go through and get it again. Only
she
because
probably has hers at least, though.
Oh, hopefully she does, because that would work. Because
yeah,
I loved getting the staff and making it and stuff. That's cool. I hated having to go against my least favorite boss in Diablo. That's the guy who constantly keeps freezing me over and over again in hopes that he would drop something to build a staff, and he never would.
Yeah.
Me and Crispy went through 20 fucking times over and over again, and kept doing it all night, over and over and over and over again on that one fight. Each time annoying the shit out of us, wouldn't drop it. which did become ironic because the second Crispy took off, I decided to do it again. Boom, dropped it, and Crispy's like, "Fuck!" When he eventually got it later on, built his own stuff.
Nice.
Woo!
But you've been enjoying the remastered Diablo 3, Pew.
Yes, I have. I love all the rainbows. I love all the extra bonuses. I love all the shinies. I love the extra class. It's even better than it was. This is what a remake should be, or I guess, and bring something new.
Yeah, it does seem that way, and I will be honest, all I've been playing on it so far is the stuff I already did previously to get characters back up there. I still want to go against Death himself, but I will be doing that eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I get a second PS4 controller, I'll do that.
Next week after XGR, would you like to Diablo with me and Pew?
Yeah, I should have it all sorted out by then.
Woo!
So, Simon, did you have one?
did you
Yes. Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I actually got round to playing that recently, and I actually love it. So, yay!
I will admit, I wanted that because I had 1.5. I want to get 2.5, I just haven't bought it yet.
Yeah.
It has a few little, extra things.
To be fair to me, the entire thing is an extra thing because I missed out on the entire series. Besides Dream Drop Distance, I played part of that when I had the 3DS, which, nah. But
That's really meh.
ironically, for me, my favourite parts of the Kingdom Hearts remake parts have been Jim's least favourite. Because Jim
like the
loves,
cards.
Jim loves Kingdom Hearts 1 on the disc. I liked the other one, the Chain of Memories. I loved that game when you're going through the castle and stuff. It's like, oh, and you're like using cards. And you're having to think about your attacks as you're using them instead of just spamming the shit out of one button or something. I'm like, oh, I totally love this. And oh my god, Little Mermaid, I'm not having to use broken ass swimming. Oh, it's wonderful. I just loved it. And it suddenly went from being, this is basically let's shit on every single Disney universe ever, to this is Bleach in one game, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
The second I saw the guys with the fucking unique blades and the robes and stuff, I'm like, you turned into Bleach. I'm okay with this.
It was pretty awesome. Mind you, it's funny on that. It was you who actually pointed out the similarities between Kingdom Hearts and Bleach to me. I was like, huh, I did not notice that.
That was the
I have not
first.
seen Bleach, so.
That was the first thing you said to me.
Yeah, it was the first thing I noticed when I was playing. I was like, oh my god, it's Bleach. And then I'm like, and Sam's like, it might, I think it is. When I go through the third one, which was just a movie on the first disc, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely Bleach. This is pretty much Bleach. I can't wait. I really can't wait to play as Hollow Mask Mickey.
I'm hoping you get to do something like that in 2.5. I'll let you know.
I'm hoping that comes into 3. Which I will admit, the only one that's not in these collections is Dream Drop Distance. But to be fair, it's just Pokemon apparently. But
It is Pokemon.
But luckily I'll have Jim to tell me about the story. That'll be exciting. Well, it's better than reading it on Wikipedia, because at least when he talks about, because he's played the game, he'll give me his opinion, his honest opinion. He'll talk about what he liked and stuff, so I'll get a sense.
On the game.
I'll get more of a sense of whimsy.
Hang on, Jim actually gives an opinion?
He does when it's something he likes and it's something he's experienced. He's often given opinions and facts, and he does actually like it. And when
Kingdom Hearts and the Jack games, he will definitely give opinions.
Yeah, Jim is always jacking off, but nice. That's what you call people who play that game.
Really?
That's not my no.
Oh.
Honestly, really, but no.
Yes, it did.
No, like I said, when he
Okay.
gives an opinion on something, Simon, and it's something he likes and it's something he enjoys, I actually really do enjoy it. It's pretty fun. And yeah, this is the first one of our podcasts to give props to Jim.
Yay!
Ever.
And he'll never hear it.
No, he really won't.
He won't. He tuned out the second you said Vita.
Yeah.
All the way
know.
back at the start, Vita.
Did he leave the video running though? Like, I'm never quite sure how that works.
Well, he can pass out while playing on the PS3, so.
Really?
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently he turned on his game, laid down on his bed, and went while with his game on all night. I'm like, no, come on. If you're that tired, you don't put the game. Like, if I'm really tired, I turn the game off.
Yeah.
The
Go
most I'll
off to
do.
bed.
The most I'll do is I sometimes like the TV on, but that's when I know I'm going to sleep, so it's something that plays as I'm sleeping, so I got some extra noise. And I will set my TV to a sleep timer. Same thing with the device I'm watching, so that it turns off, so it saves power and also doesn't burn out shit. But yeah, but I believe that's the end of our awards.
That is the end of the
today.
awards for this week.
Next week is multiplayer, single player, and character of the year.
Yeah.
We hope Simon can join us again next year. Well, next week.
That's do I.
You're an honorary member of XGR.
I'll take that over the X-Pound, so yeah.
It's basically, it's part of the X-Pound.
Piss.
What do you think the X stands for?
So I'll take that over the entire thing with Jim and Jeff.
It's clearly Xavier because we're all mutants, you know.
Yeah. Fair enough. Which I will
Oh my god, does that mean? Can we
You're
now call Professor X?
You're an honorary member of XGR now, which means essentially speaking, you get a bald cap to place on you and a couple of dolls or kids to run around. So like you're cosplaying like Richter Hammer, like the honorary member of the Ninja Turtles in the 1980s cartoon. It was just clearly a human kid dressed up as a turtle that was spending way too much time in the sewers with a rat, and his parents were like, yeah, that's cool.
I do not remember.
Oh, does no one remember that character?
I don't actually.
Ah, he was awesome. Like they gave him the thing where it opens up and speaks. But then when watching it as a kid, at the time I enjoyed the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
He was a great audience surrogate because you were like, oh my god, I totally want to go into the sewers and spend time with the turtles. They stopped using him. The second kids went into the sewers to try and spend time with the turtles and died. But
Please tell me kids weren't that stupid. They were that stupid, weren't they?
yep.
Wow.
It's
I'm
cool.
so
Richter did similar when the Goonies came out.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Mhm.
No offense, Ricky.
It's like the first time Pew played Mario, she was constantly trying to go into pipes in case they took her to a new location. She's like, and left.
Well,
Came back, pipe, yay, and left.
Well, I do work for a plumbing industry now, so it kind of leveled itself out.
Yeah, I thought it was a kindergarten.
Well, I'm glad your plumbing's worked out for you.
Yay!
Pew's plumbing. Sorry, that was shit.
Puming.
Yes.
No, Pew's happy and she's doing plumbing and stuff, which is cool. And more props to Pew.
Yes.
Big, giant, 100% honest, complete, sincere props to Pew.
Yeah, when I say I'm done, I'm not actually doing the plumbing. I'm selling like plumbing parts on a website. It's not like I'm gonna go in your house.
And now the props have gone.
Yeah, likewise.
Just so we're clear, you know.
You went from being a cool, kick-ass plumber to Stephen Hawking.
You could have been Mario.
Although I will say, Stephen Hawking, stand-up bloke.
Yes.
I know. I had to console. I had to like basically comfort him the other day when I beat him in Just Dance 2015.
But before, after you messaged him saying, do you go haha or do you do lol?
Oh, he totally does RFOL just for irony. He totally does that now.
Nice.
Okay, and should we
But
wrap it
yeah.
up now?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
time to end. It's time to end. It's time to wrap it up. Where's QJ? Hilarious pun. Banter. Haha.
Very nice. Oh.
All right, so there you have it. That was our
And
second set of categories, and Mole had already listed the next ones. Yes?
I believe next week we'll be back to our scheduled date of Wednesdays, we hope.
Yes. Yes, should be. So we hope that everyone can join us then. Thank you for joining us this week. See you next week, and goodbye.
And will you be joining us next week, Simon?
I bloody well hope so.
Oh, he bloody well hopes so. But yeah,
You sound very delighted.